I've had a lot of you guys ask me, how, when you get ready for the desert, it has to take you forever because you have so much stuff in here in the way of cars. So, you know, you can see I got the forklift, I got the excavator, I got the Tatum car in the back, I got the kids' stuff, my stuff. Some of you guys have asked me, you know, how long does it take you, like, to get ready? Like, what do you have to do? Believe it or not, I got a routine. I'll show you. It's not too bad. But I've had some of you guys ask me also, just leave the cars in the trailer. I sometimes do, sometimes don't. So when I get back from a trip, no, I can't just pull it in the trailer. I have to check everything. So for me, it doesn't work like that. I cannot just leave them and store them in there after a trip. You know, maybe I'll bring them in here, clean them, make sure it's good. Then I'll put them in the trailer. But, you know, I like to take them off the wheels, the tires, take them off the springs, you know, get the weight off of the car, basically. I don't like to leave them just sitting on the floor all summer long. So if I do leave it in there, I can do that. But I have the room in here. Well, kind of. It's getting a little crammed in here. But this video, I'm going to show you guys how long it takes me, well, to get ready and how much stuff I got to move out of the way. And a lot of times, you guys have seen, sometimes the forklift and everything, it stays in, well, I'll show you that garage over there. But another thing, get ready for that garage. It's about to get cut and go higher. You're probably like, what? I'll explain that to you right now. But right now, I'm going to show you, well, how all the stuff got to come out and go back in, and we'll show you how long it takes me to get the trailer ready. Okay, so some of you, my like OG subscribers out there, remember, the motorhome usually does not go on this side, it goes on this side. Reason being, well, due to everything for the RV is on this side. There's a dump over here, there's a dump in the back, there's water here, there's 50 amp, you know, power here, there's power there, so everything is on this side. Well, the problem is, I don't want to leave the stacker outside. I want it in a garage, out of the weather, out of the sun, out of the rain, out of all the elements. And it does not fit on this side due to the driveway is leaning like this. So all the water comes and goes this way and goes into that grate that's right over there. So when I try to put it on this side, it does not work. It hits. And putting it on this side, I've got about, when I tell you an inch, I got literally an inch. And it cannot even go in with the truck. So this is why the guy is coming, getting to my point of why the guy is coming to cut the top of this. I don't know how the hell he's going to do it. He says he can do it. He's going to come, he's going to cut the top of this and lift this whole garage. Again, I don't know how. So I can put the two reasons. So I can put the RV back on this side, and so I don't have to depend on a forklift. So right now, God forbid to say this, something happens to this forklift, that trailer's not coming out. It's staying in there. It's stuck in there. That's it. That's its new home until the forklift is fixed. Here's the reason for it. So the driveway, like I told you, does this, but also slopes down. I got a couple spots here in the driveway. So see here where it says up, there's a reason for that. So, and I'm going to show you how tight it is. So this forklift, literally, when I come into this garage, I have to lift up the front to go down, and then it drops into here because it's lower. It goes down, and then it goes up like this. That's literally how I got to put this thing in. It is a pain in the butt for me to do. And you can see, I don't know if you can see it right there, but I mean, it's tight, guys. It's really, really tight to get in here. It's, when I went up there and took the scissor lift, I had about an inch of clearance. So And I don't like it. You know, it's really annoying dealing with this. And I finally found someone that can do this. So you'll see now how long it takes in the process of going up and down and up and down of getting this thing out of this garage. See, so you can see now I've hit past that up mark that I showed you guys over there. That's why the trailer now is like this. It's really stupid. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of it, but the guy's been so busy, he hasn't had a chance to. So finally he's coming this week. I gotta pull everything out and I have to pretty much let him do his thing, see what happens. There you have it, guys. You see, that's the BS that I have to deal with, literally. And when I tell you markings on the forklift, I'll show you what I'm talking about. See that? Number 1. So now when I go back in, I gotta go down. When I go down, there's a number 2 that I have to put it on. It's really stupid. And I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be easier. Then I started thinking about it, like, I'm depending on this thing every single time to pull this thing out. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So well, now yep, he's coming to make it higher. So now, because she goes upstairs, she's going to go in first. Let her warm up a little bit, old girl. Well, believe it or not, guys, it wasn't too bad. So I actually timed myself. In your eyes, well, you know, it looked like it took about 5 minutes. But to actually pull everything out, get the cars in, it literally, to take all that stuff out, the forklift, excavator, all the little cars, it only took 10 minutes. The longest part, like I said, it's a nightmare that I hate, that took the most time, is pulling that trailer in and out with the forklift. That's the time that takes forever, because I got to go so slow. I got to go up. I got to go down. That part was the worst. So it really doesn't take me that long to pack up and get ready. Now, yeah, it's in there. It's done, you know. So, I mean, to move this stuff, literally start it, move it out of the way. It's not a big deal to me. To me, it's worth checking everything, making sure my stuff is good, making sure, you know, there's no loose bolts, nothing is coming apart, or CV boots aren't ripping, stuff like that. So it doesn't really take me that long. Now, once he comes and cuts this garage and goes up, where I can just hook it, drag it out, put everything in, it's probably, honestly, by the time I take all this out and do it, it's probably going to be a 15 to 25 minute max. I would say the part that is the hardest, not the hardest, but the part that's the most crucial is just strapping the cars down, making sure they're strapped correctly. And, you know, the Tatum car, because I put that upstairs, making sure, well, she doesn't, you know, while up there, come loose on the strap. So that is the most important thing to me. I know you guys wanted to see, you know, what needs to be done and how I do it. And well, there you go, guys. So if you guys like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe.